Hello.
Hello, Miss Karen.
Hi, Miss Maria. So I want to know, are you and your body best buds or are you frenemies? You talk to each other or are you sort of back to back or across the room?
I sometimes feel like I'm back to back with my body. Um, Other times I feel like we're on the same page. You know, if I have a really good bowel movement, I know we've been on the same page. But other times when there's intensity in my body, I don't want to know about it. Where are the painkillers? I just want to get away from that intensity as quick as possible. So I've been on both sides of the coin, so to speak. How about you?
Yeah, so I'm with you about the bowel movements, I have to say. And I've studied Ayurvedic medicine, so they are really interested in what you excrete, which, in the West we don't like to talk about at all. So that's because it is a way of the body communicating with us, really, about its health.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's been interesting, actually, how my points of view have changed around intensities. So what, some people call pain, and how it used to just be, where's the painkillers, or, I need to go to the chiropractor. And sometimes now it is, I need to go to the chiropractor. But sometimes it's also, oh, the earth needs energy, or, my body's trying
Yeah.
to get my attention for some other reason.
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking at this for a long time because I was diagnosed with MS at 27 and I'm 40 now. And so a big question of mine has always been, what is this? You know, if I went beyond this reality, if I didn't go to conclusion, what is this? And so part of my journey has been about really having that communion and that communication with my body. And it's been a bit of trial and error. And the sort of space that I'm becoming aware of is that now's the time to really invite other people, other beings and bodies onto this journey, to really open this up even further and see what it creates, not only for the people in the group, but also to start the discussion of a different possibility, a different world, a different reality for bodies and beings, where neither is dismissed and neither is rejected. And so I'm super excited about this creation that we've been, mingling about it and what we're actually creating. So can you tell us more about it?
Okay, so where I suppose I came from was I've been working with my body for a long time, but mostly because I had a realization that my childhood trauma was very much locked in my body. And to heal from my childhood trauma, I needed to get it out of my body.
Yeah.
I've tried various things over the years with, quite a bit of success in some areas, and other things it's just been sort of maintenance. And I have a bit of a weight issue, although I think other people are more concerned about it than me because my weight's been fairly stable and I don't really have any other sort of, health things from that so much. But when I was 40, because I'm 50 now, they found out I had no spleen. So I've become aware that, my body doesn't quite work like other bodies, and I do need sort of more periods of rest and stuff like that. But anyway, a few years ago, I found Access Consciousness, and my body kept wanting me to go to body classes. So I went to bars, and then I went to a 3-day body class and did a whole lot of swaps with the people from my body class, and went to another 3-day body class and went to an advanced body class. And my body just loves these access body processes. And I couldn't understand why I seemed to be the only person who loved them so much. I seemed to be the only person who was doing swaps. We couldn't get many people into 3-day body classes in Melbourne. And so I really wanted to get more people excited about their bodies and communicating with their bodies and using these great access body tools. So I organised some advanced swaps for people who've done advanced body and SOP over sort of our Christmas holiday period here in Australia. And one day it was just Maria and I, and we started like, what could we create with and around bodies? So we've just had a slight technical difficulty, but we're back. Yeah, so we got together and we decided, we asked some questions, and the creation of this group and the challenge sort of started to create itself, really. It's really wanted to be birthed into the world.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we really brought on the energy of bodies. It's not just a creation between myself and Karen, it's a creation of our bodies as well as the energy of bodies. You know, I got up this morning and my body was super excited about the video we were going to create, but the being kind of went into denial and went all over the shop energetically. But Karen was raring to go this morning, and bodies were like, come on, we really want to be acknowledged here. You know, it's not about a wrongness that you've done anything wrong, but this is the time now where bodies just want to speak. They really want to just be heard, literally. And so it literally has created itself. And, you know, the Facebook group and everything that we're creating with this is all coming from the energy of bodies. And that's what really excites me about what this could possibly create for the world and for bodies and beings in terms of happiness and what they choose in the future for their life and living as well. So this is our invitation.
Yeah. So
28 days.
Yeah, so we'd really like to just, I mean, we've got a few ideas, but we really feel like the group's going to have a life of its own, that the bodies are really going to contribute. And we're just going to put a few things in there to get people thinking, to get them asking questions, to get them talking to their bodies, to just like little seeds to get the playing happening. So it's not going to, we don't want it to be serious. We want to have fun with each other, with our bodies, with each other's bodies possibly. You never know. Yeah, so we'd love you to come and play.
Come and play. It's 28 days. It's free. It's online. We're going to post questions we're going to post 4 challenges, 4 different themes, one every week. But we're going to post questions every day, and we're going to invite people to just play and see what shows up in their awareness, what shows up around them as they mingle in the question, like mingle in the energies of those questions, because it really is about individuals really tapping into their own awareness and what works for them and their body, and going, hang on, my body actually really does like lemonade today. You know, if I had no points of views and I just allowed my body to have the lemonade that's on the counter, what would that create for my body? You know, and it's, you know, bodies are really excited because up until now, you know, they've just been told what to eat, how to dress, where to go. You know, there's been no discussion with the being, and so bodies are really excited about having that conversation with beings and really creating that communion that has always been there since birth, you know, since embodiment. And they're super excited. They're just like so light and happy. Let's do this, you know. And and it's not about just 28 days. It's really about opening it up as a lifestyle, bit by bit, as much as or as little as you want. And I know for me, it really is play. You know, it's about, well, this is what I usually choose. But if I was to be in communion with my body, what would my body choose? And would I be willing to honor my body's choice, even if I don't get it cognitively? So it's really a really fun thing to do. I do it all the time.
Yeah. So we named it My Body and I because that's really what we're hoping to get, so that your life becomes a co-creation with your body. Because in the West, we're very much about, you know, the head and the thoughts, and so the being is in charge. But there's a reason why we're embodied. There's a reason why we're in bodies. There's lots of things we couldn't do if we didn't have bodies. And everybody's body's unique and different. And so there's going to be no right or wrong. It's just about playing. It's just about, finding out about your body, what it likes, what it doesn't like, and remembering that, it's in every 10 seconds. So, one day your body might want sugar, the next day it might not want sugar, and there's no right or wrong.
And it's really interesting because you use the word unique, and that's so true, because every person's body is so unique to the being that's there. So we see in this reality where people go to a doctor and they prescribe certain things, and based on the person's age and weight and blood tests and all of that. And it really dismisses that the body has consciousness, that the body is intelligent. And what sort of world would show up for bodies and beings if they did have that communion and connection together? What would that create in terms of the medical systems that showed up, as well as everything else, in terms of, instead of going, okay, my body, instead of going, okay, I'm going to the chiropractor, instead of going, I'm going to this one, what if you allowed your body the choice to choose which chiropractor it went to, because it knew what it required and knew which chiropractor would do what was required to help that body? That's my vision for the future, and that's what I know is possible for bodies and beings. And so come play. This is our invitation to you, and I do hope you join. And the other thing is, I really desire to hear about other people and their bodies and what shows up in their awareness, because, we're all in the same boat. We so want to know more about this leading edge future that we know about. And so what is that your body knows that no one else knows, and what contribution can your body be to the world? So come play.
Yeah, come play.
Come play.
See you in the group.
And if you have any questions or comments or anything like that before joining, or you want to have a chat with us, you know where to find us. And thanks so much for listening, everyone. I'm so grateful that you're listening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, buddies. Bye, beings. Come play. Come play.